Good afternoon. My name is Michael Allen, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I have been working on a project for quite some time now, and I want to bring it to everyone's attention. Back in 2014, I stumbled across a revolutionary idea, as revolutionary as a cat wearing a monocle. Reimagining the unglamorous dumpster enclosure that's lurking behind every food joint and industrial building. It's been longer than a turtle's commute since these dumpster enclosures had a facelift, let alone the neglected bait stations that's loitering outside of every building. I know you've seen those before. But fear not, for I bring structural innovation. Introducing Ratify, where dumpsters and bait stations engage in a tango of transformation. It's time to shake the dust off these old relics and infuse them with the pizzazz that they solely lack. I want to show you guys in detail how this works. So what we have here is Ratify. This is the project that I've been working on. Of course, this is the prototype, the working prototype. It's going to be a lot larger, a lot bigger. So inside of this enclosure is a perforated steel box. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the dumpster enclosures outside of restaurants. Well, this actually covers the trash cans inside the dumpster enclosure, allowing the smell of trash to leak out through the perforated holes. And what that does is it draws in rodents. But top here, there's a little hole, and the little hole has a trap door. The trap door leads to rat poison, not food, but the rats don't know that. What they see is an enclosure with perforated holes leaking the smell of trash and rotten meat or whatever you have you, and they crawl on top of it, they do an investigation, they poke their head inside the trap door, and they fall inside of a rat trap. Let me tell you why that rat trap works and other rat traps don't work. Because there's a tube, there's a trap door at the top where the rat comes, he pokes his head in, it smells good. And he still smells the scent of rotten flesh and meat through this casing here, or however we decide to change the pipe in the future. And when he pokes his head inside, he doesn't see that it's a trap. He's not fooled, he's not baited away. He feels like he needs to go in further to investigate. So he falls down inside, leading to the second trap door. That's where the magic happens, and that's what's patented. For when he falls in this first trap door, he smells the food. But then when he gets to the second trap door, he falls inside, there's rat poisoning, and a soundproof bag or box, however we decide to structure it in the future, waiting for him. And when he falls inside, that rat trap door slams shut, leaving the other rats on the outside. When they poke their head in, they can't hear what's going on in that bag or that box, and he can't smell the rotting flesh of rats. And that's why this rat trap is significant. And I think that this is going to be revolutionary, because not only will it catch rats, but it'll catch rats, and the rats will not be able to communicate to the other rats that A, there's rat poisoning, 2, there's no food, and 3, there's a trap. And that's where most of the traps go wrong. They catch the rats, but it's caught out in the bare open. So if I'm a rat, I'm walking around, and I see a dead rat body, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm not going over there. Or if I walk around, I see a rat, he got his legs stuck. He's like, dude, did not come over here. He's going to communicate to me with his squeals. We speak English. We talk English, and we yell. We speak English to each other, and that's how we communicate. They squeal. And the types of squeal that they let off, other rats hear the squealing, and they don't want to go near the rat trap. So through generation to generation, the rats actually get used to the traps throughout generations. They know that those are traps. They know that these are bait stations. They know that that's rat poisoning. So what they do, they simply walk around it. But this trap is revolutionary because it doesn't let off any signal that this is a rat trap. And it doesn't let off any signal that this has rat poisoning on the inside. So this is no longer a rat trap. Generation to generation, this will look like a bait station that works. This isn't a bait station where they go in and they see a bunch of dead rat bodies, or they see a bunch of rat poisoning. They go in and they never come out. And they never come out to notify all the other rats, and they never come out to survive. So this is actually replacing the technology that's already being used in industrial and food restaurants in local states and governments around the nation. And I believe that this is the key to the solution of the rodent infestation in New York, Chicago, to Texas, and possibly national. Thank you for your time and patience. This has been Ratify.